I tried to warn you that the peace deal in Gaza is very fragile and it can collapse any time, and this is what has happened exactly as I was telling you all. The American brokered ceasefire has been broken, and the entire world is again in shock. The peace deal in Gaza was never strong. It was fragile from the start, and now it's fallen apart just like I said it would. The American broker ceasefire has been broken, and the region is slipping back into tribulation. This is not just a political failure, folks. It is a sign of something deeper. The deal looked good on paper, but it ignored the real issues, the suffering in Gaza, the blockade, the years of injustice. You cannot build peace on silence and denial. Without truth, there is no real healing. That is why this agreement was always temporary. It was a pause, not a solution. Now that the ceasefire has collapsed, we are seeing the cost of ignoring the warnings. This is not just about broken diplomacy, it is about a world that keeps choosing comfort over truth. The Bible warns about this. When people say peace, peace, sudden destruction follows. That is not just a verse, folks. It is happening now. But this is not a message of fear. It is a wake-up call. If you have been watching and preparing, you know this is a part of a bigger shaking. It is time to get serious, time to speak the truth, time to stand for what is right. The world is groaning, and we are being called to respond not with panic, but with purpose. Many don't realize that behind every peace agreement that fails, there's a deeper message, God reminding humanity that true peace cannot exist without His presence. It is a wake-up call, especially for believers, to not place their trust in governments or world institutions, but to fix their eyes on the kingdom that cannot be shaken. As Israel and Gaza plunge back into chaos, the ripple effects will not stop there. This instability could spread across the region into Lebanon, Syria, and even the Persian Gulf. And once that happens, it could trigger a chain of events that align perfectly with Bible prophecies. So my friends, what we are witnessing is not random. It is intentional, unfolding exactly as foretold. The fragile peace was just a shadow, a temporary pause before the greater shaking. And this is why we must be spiritually alert, for what is coming next will not just test nations, but also test faith. Now, it's time to pray for discernment, for strength, and for the courage to stand firm amidst the storm that has already begun. I pray, may God bless every one of you. Amen.